Today is one of those days when I feel very, very emotional. It's the last day of me being a regional president at the virtual region of the PSA UK and Ireland, Professional Speaking Association. It has been beautiful 18 months and I had the privilege and the honor to establish the region with amazing help of the board and everybody who was involved. I had an amazing team supporting me and it was truly a fantastic experience to do that. And the reason why I'm so extra emotional today is because it's not only about this role. Prior to this, I was regional president at the PSA Yorkshire for 2 years. And during first year, we just kicked into lockdown and we had to be virtual, which was great. I remember I was in Gran Canaria at the time, and of course I enjoyed myself. I was by the beach and running these meetings. It was all fine. And then we came back to the room and we had to reorganize, change the venue, and obviously change the agenda and things like that. And it was truly the journey of growth. This whole entire 4 years, or nearly 4 years, it was just one huge growth trajectory. And I'll be honest, I remember when I had a conversation with somebody who said to me, Olga, I think you'll be great regional president after Steve Judge, because he just stepped into this role. I laughed. I honestly laughed because I did not think of myself being capable of running the region. I did not think of myself of being experienced enough or knowledgeable enough. I did not think of myself of being even mature enough. And all that limiting self-talk kicked in. And the reason why I'm sharing this, because I simply would like to invite you to do the same prep talk which I have done with myself. I remember getting into the car, that was before COVID, getting into the car, driving back home and asking myself, Olga, why did you laugh? Why can't you just take opportunity that is coming your way? How many more times will you say no to something that you feel you're not good enough, but other people already see your worth? And I remember back then I was thinking to myself, well, I'm a foreigner, my English is not as good, I am a woman, don't know where that came from, I'm one of the youngest people in the room, I have never been a president of anything, how could I be the regional president? I'm not even as experienced speaker as all these speakers. I was doing lots of trainings and stuff like that, but I haven't been onto, the global stage by the time yet. And so many other limitations came through. And I realized that that's exactly what I was doing every single time when the opportunity would knock my door. I would literally talk myself out of stepping into something bigger. Funny enough, I actually wanted to create big impact. I actually always wanted to help even more people. I actually really wanted to step up and do something bigger. So it was just logical that that opportunity came around. And yet, my human mind was refusing to see it as a next step forward. So I remember the day I'm driving in the car and I'm literally just thinking to myself, Olga, okay, next time somebody reaches out to you with this opportunity, because you're not going to chase, you will attract it, Olga. That was my agreement. We're not going to chase, we attract. So next time somebody reaches out with opportunity, you just say yes. You just say yes. You don't even give a nanosecond to your human mind to talk you out of that. You say yes and you grow into that. And that's exactly what happened. 9 months later, when Steve Judge presidency was coming towards the end, I was approached and I was asked if I would consider to nominate myself. And I said, yes! And he was like, well, hold on, you can think about it. You don't have to give the answer now. I said, no. I had plenty of time to think. I had plenty of time to think. I'm grabbing this opportunity and I'm doing it. And I'm so grateful I did, because the journey I had was absolutely incredible. I grew as a person, I grew as a leader, I improved, I learned from my mistakes. I made loads of mistakes, of course I did, but I learned so much. I opened so many doors, national, international. I met so many people. I have done so much that I could never even imagine that would happen. But just imagine if I would say no. Just imagine if I would just listen to that insecurity in my head, or not feeling enoughness in my head, or whatever else. I would not be where I am. And I would definitely not celebrate being the regional president of PSA Virtual now for 18 months. And it has been such a pleasure to pass on today the role to our new regional president at the PSA Virtual, Paul Archer. And I'm sure he will do an absolutely outstanding job. He already has incredible plans and he will do amazingly well, I am sure. And one thing I would like to remind all of you, just like a lesson to myself when, back then all those events were happening, is when opportunity knocks your door, open it. You might never be ready. You might never feel that you are enough. You might never feel that you're old enough or young enough. You might not feel that you're educated enough or experienced enough. But if opportunity knocks your door, that means life is showing to you, you are ready. And with a great delight, I am thrilled that actually I'm stepping up from being NRP at the PSA Virtual to being director of all regions. And we have 13 of them across UK and Ireland within the PSA UK and Ireland. It is a true privilege, and I'm so grateful for the trust that the board put on me when they interviewed me and when they selected me out of other applicants, because I know it's a responsible role and I know I'll put my heart into it, just as I did with my RP roles. And I'm so excited to serve and to continue supporting other regional presidents. As much as I knew I needed that support and I was receiving that, I needed that advice and I received it. I needed that encouragement and I was receiving that. So I'm really looking forward to support, to serve, and to be there for our new regional presidents of 2025 and for the years after that. So thank you so much, PSA, for your trust. Thank you so much, dear members, everybody who ever came to our meetings. Thank you so much for all your kind words today. There were so many beautiful words within the chat at the PSA Virtual. I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, and I'm truly looking forward to serve more the PSA community. And I'm truly looking forward to connect with all of you, whether it is in person or virtually. So once more, a quick reminder. When opportunity knocks your door, open it. Open it without thinking, and you will go to your next level with that. That's me, Olga Gaydana, who just handed over her regional presidency at the PSA Virtual and stepped into the Director of All Regions role at the PSA UK and Ireland. I'll see you soon at one of the regions. Come, say hello, and give me a hug. I'll see you there.